Well, then we asked for it because we failed to act. And then we deserve whatever they're going to do. I mean, I can't even get a video on YouTube. That tells you how much people care about something that could be of danger or pose a danger threat to them. Because we don't know what these things are. If somebody knows, they're sure not telling everybody. And I don't see too many people worrying about it too much. I may be the only one. I don't know. But all I know is like these things are here by the billions and billions and billions. These are just a handful. But the thing is, only a handful is lit up. Most of them you can't see. One, they're transparent, and two, they're not lit up. But you see how when they light up, you can see them? See, they're all pissed off. And they know I'm recording this. I think there's much more to them than just a bunch of lights. See, now I can't see anything. They totally blocked the camera. I haven't changed anything. I can barely see any lights at all. And see, I'm moving the camera. Here they are again. They can totally block me out. The other thing they can do is drain the batteries, and another thing they can do is burn out the camera altogether. I've had all those things happen to me. This is like my third camera because of them, and they were all expensive, and so is this one. I also lost 2 computers by feeding in the film because whatever they put on the little chip, when I put it in the computer, it transfers into the computer and burnt out 2 computers already. And they were expensive as well. So here I am still doing it because I think this is something that should, I think it should be addressed by somebody that knows something about these things. I'm just a normal person and I don't know what they are. I think scientists should look into it. Otherwise, you know, like I said, if they turn out to be bad news, then, you know, well, you can't say you didn't know about it because I put 1,000 videos on YouTube of the same thing. I'm getting tired of taking the videos myself, since nobody seems to care anyway. But I definitely don't think they should be overlooked. Look at all of them. There's just more and more every day. They're everywhere. This is in the woods. This is right in the woods. This is close to the lake, that red and blue there, and white and yellow. And then the white ones on the bottom, that's close to the lake. Those are right behind the house, like a little higher than the house, and right behind them, in the house I mean, in the trees. And these over here are by the telephone pole. There's a, sorry, not a by a light pole, and it has a generator on it that distributes electricity to the houses in the vicinity. So, see, they just disappear, and then they come back. I'm still not changing the focus. I'm at 80 focus all the time. I don't have to change focus. They come close and then they back off. See, as soon as they burn out their energy, they gotta back off. And that's why they're staying close to that electricity pole and the transformer, because that's where they get their juice from. And these are all close to the electric wires running across the lake and around the lake that feeds those buildings there, and the houses in the same vicinity all around the Humber Bay. There's a few transformers like that, and that's where all these things are, right next to the power. They're always next to the power. Not that they have to be, but they use our power because it's cheap. It costs them nothing. So they're bleeding off. Those are right on the power lines, right there. Those, these right here, those right there, these right here, and those right there. Okay? They're right on the power grid. And they're there all the time, 24/7, all day, all night. So I don't know how Hydro didn't notice the power loss. They had to notice, but they won't admit it. But all that glowing comes from those power lines, because that's where they're bleeding the power from. But they can get power from anything. They can take it right from the sun, because they have that transparent membrane. It acts like a solar battery, or a solar collector, and they turn that into energy too. And I don't know what other ways they get energy. They get energy from everything. They're in the water, they're in the air, they're in the woods, they're in the buildings, they're on buildings. They're just all over the place. And there's so many of them that it's incredible. If there's many more, like if we let this go on for a few more years, there won't be any air left to breathe, because these things will be filling up all the airspace from here to the to the edge of the atmosphere, and what we'll be breathing in is them. We are breathing it in now, because it's impossible not to breathe them in when there's so many in the air. And if you're allergic and have asthma like I do, well then you know that these things bother you, and this is the reason. Because you're not getting enough oxygen. There's too many of them in the air. And that's really the reason why I started taking pictures of them, because I couldn't believe that I just couldn't breathe. There had to be some cause to that. And that's how I started. I started seeing them more and more, and I realized that they were everywhere, and every little single centimeter of air is full of them. Because they can be in every size, from subatomic particle to gigantic, because they lock up together in chains or clusters, and they just multiply and multiply, and maybe that's their main occupation, multiplying. But they're not stupid. They're not stupid. I've been looking at them for 2 years now, and they're definitely smart. Very, very smart, because they can do many things that are incredible, unbelievable actually. And they really put out good holograms and affect the camera, the computer. Have like an ability to control things from far away or from close up, and I don't know how they do that, but here they are, lots. At least half are done. All the ones on top there in red are done. There's not one red light there. That's from the building. They usually are in pairs, and if I had a different lens, I could zoom in and show you that there's always two. Where that glow is for each one, there's two. There's one small one, one big one. One small one, one big one. So for every one you see in red, there's two of them. That thing in the middle there, the yellow, I don't know what that is, but it's been hovering there for 2 years. And it doesn't appear to be a window, because I went up there up close to take pictures, and that was not the window. I thought it was the window, but that's not a window. That's a win.